Meaning of A dash is elements. What year is it? Okay. Cool. Meaning of A dash is nothing but elements which are present in the universal set but not in A. I'll tell you what it means. Elements which are present in the universal set but not in A. That's the meaning of it. It's always universal set minus that set. For example, if I tell B dash, it means elements which are present in the universal set but not in B. Okay, that's how it means. Now, I'll give an example. I'll try to go back to the previous slide and try to give an example. Okay, now focus. Let's say here, the first question goes like this. I'm supposed to find A dash. English meaning. I told elements which are present in the universal set here, but not in A. Which means, forget about all those four sets. My thinking right now should be only between U as well as A. I think thinking is the wrong word. Comparison. My comparison should only be between U as well as A. Now start comparing both the sets. I can see A set has 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the word universal means everything should be present in that set. Now, everything does not mean the whole universe. It means whatever is being presented in the question. All those things will have to be in the universal set. Now, universal set has numbers from 1 to 9. Okay. From 1 to 9, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 being there. This is what belongs to set A. Okay. But they're asking me set A dash. I told you whatever is present in universal set, okay, but not A. In other language, take off the A elements from the universal set. In other, the other way of putting it is cut off all the box numbers here. If you cut off the box numbers, whatever is remaining will be A dash. Okay. So in math language, it says universal set minus subtract the A set from the universal set. I'll repeat that. Subtract the A set from the universal set, which means cut off 1, 2, 3, 4. If you cut off 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever is remaining will be the answer. Whatever is remaining, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All these numbers are remaining. This is nothing but A dash. Now, let's try B dash. B dash in terms of math. Guys, 1 second. I'll erase it off or else you get confused. We are literally trying to subtract, okay? Subtract meaning ignore the elements. Ignoring is the better word compared to subtract. 1. Fine. B dash meaning set elements which are present in the universal set but not in set B. Now I go back to set B. Right now my comparison is between U as well as B. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8 is present in B. 1 second. I'll keep a dot here. 2, 4, 6, and 8. Those dot elements are present in B. But they're asking me B dash. So apart from the dot elements, whatever is remaining in the U set, that will be my answer. So B dash will be equal to 1 is present, 3 is present, 5, 7, and 9. But I think that's how it works. Now one more hint I'll give you. If you actually this hint doesn't work everywhere. For this question, it is obviously working because of my observation. If you see set A, all 4 are even numbers. Universal set is from 1 through 9, which means I should cut off the even numbers. If I cut off the even numbers, only odd numbers will be left. Look at my answer. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. This is only my odd numbers. Now you might feel this to be very simple, to be honest. Yeah, it is simple. But this is what will be asked a lot of times. Okay. I'll repeat that. This is the math form of it. The English form of it is subtract set A. I mean, from the universal set, subtract off A. That's how it is. Okay. That's the meaning of it. Who is this person, man? Narendra Modi wants to join, it seems. We'll admit it. Okay. Cool. That's the meaning of it. Now, the third, so first question is A dash B. I mean, I know you still haven't copied that. I'll erase this off. I'll give you the next question. We'll try to solve the next question because there are a few more operations there. Once I teach you the operations, then you guys can copy. You'll be able to solve any question after that. Okay. The next operation is A union C, whole dash or whole complement. Let's go step by step. Ignore the complement. If you ignore the complement, whatever is remaining inside the bracket is what you're supposed to solve. A union C. Union always means combine, blindly combine. Now they're talking about set A and set C. Okay. Set A, whatever elements are there, and set C, whatever elements are there. I'm supposed to combine and write them in a form. I'll open brackets here. Okay. Set A, what and all is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I copy that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I go back to set C. Set C had 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 and 4, I already wrote. I will not repeat that. 5, 6. Again, that rule you guys know, no? In a set, no number should be repeated. I found this, guys. 1 second. This is wrong, actually. First, I found A union C. Okay. Now, the main question was A union C, the whole complement. Now, what does this mean in terms of English? Whatever elements are present in the universal set, but not in this. Okay. Universal set, I'll go back. Focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. From 1 through 9 was my answers in the universal set. But what is A union C? From 1 through 6 is my answer for A union C, which means what and all is not present in this set, but present in the universal set I'm supposed to find out. From 1 through 6, everything is matching. So I do not write that. What 3 are missing? 7, 8, 9. That will be the answer for the complement. 7, 8, 9 is my answer. But if you directly write this, they'll give you marks. Depends on college. Few colleges expect you guys to write the A union C first. Once you find this, and then you will find A union C, the whole complement. But end of the day, I hope you guys got the meaning of complement. Whatever is present in the universal set, but is absent in the main set. Okay. So comparison should happen here. Okay. There's no formula there's no formula as such to remember, but comparison should happen each and every step from here onwards. Okay. If I want to ask you,
okay. Sir. So can you explain that A union C thing again?
Okay, one second. A union. Nihar, you know the meaning of union? Combine, basically. Or if you did not know, just remember, combining. I'll go back to A union C meaning. Just look at set A and set C. Only both these sets. Whatever was there in A, I blindly paste that. 1, 2, 3, 4, you wrote. Then you come back to C set. 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. I am supposed to write 3, 4, 5, 6, but 3 and 4 was already there, no? So I won't repeat it. I write 5 and 6. So combination of A and C put together without repeating the elements is called as A union C. Now, A union C complement meaning compare this set, your answer, to your universal set. Okay. You see whatever is missing. Okay. Not intersecting, but missing. Whatever is missing will be the answer for A union C, the whole complement. Got it, Dar? A union C meaning?
Yeah, sir. Got it.
You should combine, but not repeat them. That's the whole thing. You should not write 3, 3, 4, 4. No repeating it. That's all. Because once only is more than enough. Guys, this is the answer for A union C complement. I'll give you one more operation. Then I'll let you guys copy. The next operation goes like this. A complement, the whole complement. This looks weird. But understand, it's like telling, 1 second, guys. It's like telling, what's the answer of minus into minus? When you multiply 2 minuses, the answer is going to be plus. No, that's the exact meaning of complement's complement. A complement are the elements which are not there in A. That complement's complement is nothing but A, right? So in other language, remember it to be in terms of minus into minus. Just imagine it minus into minus becomes a plus. So therefore, I'll tell you how I remember. If there are 2 complements, both get cancelled out. If both get cancelled out, what is remaining answer? A. Now, you should not write the answer as A and come back. You'll get 0 marks. You will have to copy the answer from set A. Set A says 1, 2, 3, 4, which means the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4. So always remember, negative is always positive. Similarly, complement will get cancelled off. That's one more thing. Don't show the cancelling part. You'll get wrong answers. You should not show them the cancelling part. Complement is always the answer which is there present. For example, B complement is nothing but B. That being told, if you just write the answer as B and come off, you won't get it because the question says write the set. You will write the set and then come back. Okay. Let's perform the next operation. Okay. B minus C, the whole complement. Okay. First, obviously, this is the question. I won't find B minus C, the whole complement initially. I'll find B minus C first. Once I get this answer, then I'll find the B minus C, the whole complement. For this, I'll have to go back to my data. In this case, the comparison is happening between both the sets named as B as well as C. Do not look at anything else. 1 second, I'll mark both of them. In this case, we're trying to talk about only B and C. If you observe the question properly, the question said B minus C. B was first. C was later. I'll tell you the English meaning of it because, guys, I think we are at that point of time in your career. I'm talking about your education career, where to solve math or to solve physics or to solve chemistry, English is more important. Okay. Or if you're able to understand English properly, you will get the answer. That's how it works. Okay. B minus C. I'll tell you the answer first. Then you guys, let's start comparing it. Okay. Elements which are there in B, but not in C. I'll repeat that. The English meaning of B is elements which are there in B, but not in C. I'll go back to the sets. Elements which are there in B, but not in C. Again, 2 is there in B, but not in C. I'll check for 4. 4 is there in B and C. So 4 is not my answer. I'll go to 6. 6 is there in B and C. So not my answer. I'll go to 8. 8 is there in B, but not in C. So therefore, my answer is 2 and 4. You'll have to keep asking yourself the same question. Whatever is present in B, but not in C, that being told, I'll try to confuse you guys right now. Let's say, the question says C minus B. Let's do the English statement first. Elements which are present in C, but not in B. I'll repeat that. Elements which are present in C, but not in B. I'll start off. 3. Is 3 present in C? Yeah. In B? No. Correct. I wanted this only. Talk about 4. 4 is present in C and B. Not required. Talk about 5. 5 is present in C only, but not in B. Good. Okay. So if the question was C minus B, the answer would have been 3 and 5. But my question was B minus C. So the answer will be 2, 6. I'll go back to my place. B minus C's answer I found 2, what is 2, 6. Okay. I found B minus C, but they're asking whole complement. Never get confused. Whole complement, the comparison is always with respect to the universal set. Okay. So universal set was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, what does B minus C, the whole complement, mean? Elements which are present in this set. Okay. Sorry. U minus this answer. Okay. So the answer will be 1. 2 I can't write because it is present here. 3 I can write. 4 I can write. 5 I can write. 6 I can't write because it is present here. Okay. Ignore 6. 7 I can write. 8 I can write. 9 I can write. One more thing. In B minus C and B minus C complement, compare. No element should get repeated. If it is getting repeated, the answer is wrong. One more concept. If you add both of them, you should get the universal set. Let's do it. If I add everything, don't you think the numbers are from 1 through 9? That's the universal set. Okay. So remember it. So B minus is the whole complement. You can't. Yeah, Dheeraj. Correct. Always the universal set. Okay. Guys, I hope you guys got that comparison. The comparison is, Dheeraj, I hope you didn't get confused with B minus C. B minus C is, I'm trying to compare only B and C. Only if complement comes, it's universal set. I hope you guys, yeah, got that. Oh, cool. Guys, complement is always with respect to the universal set. Minus, plus and all, it depends on both those set at the same amount of time. Okay. Only the complement is what, where we bring the comparison of universal set into picture. Okay. I think we solved good amount of sub questions in this. So start copying down from here. Okay. Left hand side is the question. From the right hand side is the answer. From find. I think English makes more sense. Should makes more sense here. Will this question come? 90% yes. I'm talking in terms of your both college perspective as well as your board exam perspective. Board exam perspective and all, please answer this. Again, this will be a 3 marker. Okay. And obviously they won't ask you so many sub questions. They might ask you 3 or 4, but this will come. If I was there, I would ask you, 1 second, I'll show you. I would ask you 1 with this. Okay. Guys, for A1 as a whole complement, please write both the steps. The answer is this, I realize, but write both the steps because you're still starting. I would ask this one. I would ask this, for sure I would ask this. 1 second, it's wrong. Don't copy this. The question is A complements whole complement. It becomes A. Okay. I would ask this, and out of B minus C whole complement, I would ask B minus C whole complement. I would ask A complements complement. I would ask this, A union C the whole complement. All 3 types will get covered. These 2 things make no sense to me. It's simple. That's why. Okay. Remember, don't you have no authority to question the college people. let's say the set had 1 through 9 without the number 6 in it. But by default, we tend to write the number 6. No, you can never question. There's one more type of question, which is the next question, obviously, which will for sure come. I'll teach you that also. So according to me, and a question paper, obviously, the first 3 to 4 exercises in the textbook, if you don't have one, superb, completely fine. If you have one, by chance you're trying to refer to the textbook, first 3 to 4 exercises are useless. Nothing will be, literally 0 marks will be asked. That is there only to introduce you to the PUC syllabus in order to tell you how it is. That's the main use. Okay. But nothing from that will be questioned. Remember that. Okay. They just wanted to give you a proper intro to college physics or college math or college chemistry. Therefore, initially it'll all be bullshit. See, chemistry, you can't call it bullshit because that chapter is actually kind of annoying. Okay. It says some basic concepts of chemistry, but it's actually more advanced. Okay. Once I start off with organic chemistry, you'll feel organic chemistry to be much more simpler. I mean, even I felt while teaching it. I feel organic chemistry to be much more simpler compared to the first chapter. Reason is because I know. First chapter. Correct. Bharat. And don't get surprised if they give you a same compound which I gave you the other day, sigma and pi. I told to find the number of sigma, to find the number of pi bonds. Remember that? They might ask you the same question in organic, under organic. That's why. Okay. Like it's come Allah baratte.
Sir, 4 chapters for first unit.
Name them.
First, second, third, and
organic.
The structure of atom.
That chapter I started in college.
No, sir. First chapter she did, and after that she went off to organic. She's
organic, they're doing that general principles and techniques.
Yes, sir. That bond formula, then the condensed formula.
Oh, okay. Got it.
All that.
Only the basics part is doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
She started.
Today?
No.
Previous class.
Days back.
Yeah, cool. Then what's the third chapter?
So structure of atom.
Yeah. You told it totally 3, you told totally 4, you told, no? One is first chapter.
Chemical bonding.
That fellow told is not there?
It's there, sir.
Dheeraj, half the time you're sleeping in class, useless fellow. Done with this slide, guys? I'll go to the next one. The question is A, U, and C, the whole complement. But to find this, you need A, U, and C. That's how it is. And mark this question. Yako. Three marker. It varies, Dheeraj, but from 7 to 8 it will come. See, I'm not including MCQs, okay? If you include MCQs, it might hit 9 also. But without MCQs, I'm trying to tell. Because sometimes it's 0 MCQ, sometimes it's 1 MCQ. That's why. But see, right now, today's class, I'll do 2 questions, let's say. I mean, in today's class, these 2 questions are very important. Like, expect the same thing to appear. Like the one which is solved right now and the next question. That I am telling in terms of in both the perspectives, but 90% that guarantee I'm trying to give you only for final exam. But I can still tell you what is important in the chapter for your college exam also. It's just that 5 or 6 marks will go here and there. Out of 70, yeah. I can predict, but I can't be 100% sure there. Yeah, 60 marks I'll predict. Yeah, cool. ಒಂದು ಬಿಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇವಾಗ ಹಂಗೆ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ even if I predict you should study that also, no? Only study that enough. Go to the next slide. Dheeraj. Next one, guys. Please mark this to be important. I'm telling you right now. Okay. I told you what questions I would ask you also, which means that is what has been asked in the previous years. A complements complement. Okay. This is more like an MCQ, to be honest. Okay. ನೀನು ಬರೀತ್ಯಾ ಅಲ್ಲ I'm asking, will you write this first, then we'll talk about test and all? Why, you want or don't want? Depends on what you tell me. What chapter do you like in 10th standard? Okay, we'll keep our test on organic then. No, my question is actually ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? You know what is coming. Why test ಅಂತ ನಾನು? See, no. I'll give a test on whatever is coming. Don't get me wrong. For example, the other day I told you cos of x plus y, cos of x minus y or x plus y will come. Remember the derivation? So that you'll get to know only by practicing. I didn't do, I know, but I'm trying to tell you. No. Because your college test is a 30 mark paper or 40 mark paper, correct? 30. Oh, no. Math is 50. I don't know, because see, last year only the assignment came into. Please attend. Please, yeah. See, that 30 marks is not there in my hand also. Okay. See, there if you ask me trick means I can't tell you trick. Adakaya. Welcome to POC. Next question. ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಒದೇ ಬೀಳ್ಬೇಕು ನಿನ್ಗೆ. Hey, don't mess around with them, I'm telling you. Yeah. Once they tend to get noticed, get to notice, then it's actually a problem, because it depends on how you are known to them. If you seem to be like a good boy and minding your own business, I don't think so they'll try to mess with you. But if you have the attitude like I had, then I still got. It's just that they had this, a bad boy who also studies. So why is yeah. It depends on what shit you're trying to pick in chemistry, to be honest. I'll see that. See, physics, no. Physics, it depends. 30 marks, you know the distribution, no? 10, 6, and 4. This is the distribution for any of the lab exams. So you tend to do two things. For example, I'll talk about chemistry. 10 for salt analysis. 10 for there's something called as titration. You will learn both of them. Okay? Titration. 6 for your record. 4 for your Viva. This is the distribution for anything. Electronics, you talk about computer science, you talk about physics, anything. That's how it works. Okay. For sort analysis, you get 10 marks, meaning if you perform the experiment properly and you'll have to go basically tell them the answer once you get the answer before writing. They'll tell you if you're right or wrong. Let's say you're wrong. You can. Yeah. So what? Do you realize that the source is the same? I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell. For example, let's say your class has 80 people. All 80 people are going to the same lab and writing. That I hope you know. It's just that they're not going at the same time. 10 people, 10 people, 10 people. Some other day, they keep going. They're going to the same lab. So let's say today, let's say my name is T, no? So start with T. So my thing is usually at the end. My batch. Because there's nobody after.
45.
No. That is regular. I'm talking about exam. They'll only maybe send you 13 people or 14 people during exams. Getting it? So let's say batch 1 has 13 people. I was batch 4, obviously, because my name. Batch 4 usually happens to write in the afternoon or in the evenings. You'll have your test in the evenings also. Maybe your test might start at 3 o'clock, might go till 5 o'clock, depending on your batch. Okay. I had evenings. I had afternoons. 12:30 I used to write. I had to write. So chemistry exam, chemistry thing is what I had is first I have 2 problems. First problem is obviously I'm a kind of notorious guy and they know me. Second problem is I'm colorblind. So the salt analysis, you'll have to see the color properly. You will see brown fumes coming on call and the orange fumes coming. I can't see properly. But you can tell them and try to avoid, correct? But they will try to see. There's something called the pink salt. One salt is pink in color. They told, see, we won't give you the pink salt because you're colorblind. That they helped me. But end of the day, when you're trying to pour some acid and that color is starting to pop out, I'll have to still see that color. So this problem I can't tell them. I will like, okay, fine. In fact, if you get the pink salt, it's an advantage because in your whole list of salts, there's only one pink salt, which means you know the answer 100%. Getting it? But I don't have that advantage. I had 9 more salts. So what I did was I spoke to the attender. I told Rosie, I'll do whatever you want. Just tell me the salt's name. I can't see. Okay. So 12:30 batch. I'll tell you why I'm telling the timings also. Before this, they'll have 1 hour break. This attender, I met him near my Adda, basically. That's why he used to come and smoke there. So I spoke there. He's like, okay, fine, I'll help you. I went at 12:30. So he told, I'll only help you with salt analysis. I won't help you with titration. Okay. So this 10 marks is set because I knew how to write it. I only had to know what the salt is. Fine. I went, he told me the answer. I went and reported to the teacher. The answer was correct. I had to write it. So that writing part depends on me, which I could manage. So this 10 is completely fine. Record also, I had little jugaad I had done. So record also was set. So basically, you're supposed to do 25 experiments, out of which 10 are salts, 2 are titration, the remaining 13 are useless things, or remaining 12 are useless things. Okay. This is only for, I don't know, nothing is useful for, but you should write. This will add up to around 35 pages extra. I had no patience to write. So what I did, I took all the 12 experiments. I wrote the heading in the content page. That's all. I didn't write the actual thing. Okay. So she only checked the,
How do you get the balls to do all that? It's like 10
so,
6 marks.
so my name is Tejas Sanjay. Yeah, I know. It's just a random risk I had to take. Okay. So they didn't check. They corrected, they attested it, and they sent me. Record was set. Basically, you'll get to know record mark before only because there's one day where they check your records. So that day I had to do this. I did the jugaad. It worked out. So my main thing was titration as well as Viva. Okay. Viva because for chemistry it depends on chits. There'll be 4 boxes. All 4 will have different chapters. You'll have to pick one chapter and chapters box, and they'll ask you a question based on that. That's how it works. So this purely depends on talent. Okay. Titration, 12:30 batch, no? 11 o'clock, the previous batch people came out. I asked them what's the value for titration. They told 9 point something, 9.1, I think. 9.1 they told. Okay. I wrote the answer at 9.1 and came off. Getting it?
Sir,
But
balls.
listen. This is not brawls, bro. This is common sense. Because I belong to second lab. Lab 2 I belong to.
Yeah.
I didn't go and ask a person from lab 1 because the mixture will change.
Okay, yeah.
So lab 2 where I went, little early I had to go because I had a little setting I had to do. And you know what? One more crazy thing. Titration also depends on color. You'll keep dropping the liquid until you find a color change, and that color change is somewhat pinkish. I can't see red and white together. How can I see pink? And moreover, people who are proper, who can actually see colors, no, even they tend to take that liquid near the sunlight and then check if the actual color change is happening. I can't see. So I had to do some kind of thing. 11 o'clock, I went, I asked that fellow, I told, bro, 9.1. And basically, in the procedure, once you start off a titration in a college, you're supposed to perform that 3 times. And let's say 3 times, let's say 9.1, first time you got, 9.2 you got, 9.1 you got the third time. If you go, you'll have to go show these 3 values to your teacher. She will tell, sir, she will circle one answer. That should be your answer. Basically, whatever is repeating twice, no, they'll have to take that. So what I did, I saw 9.1. I let that liquid 9.1. I stopped exactly 9.1. I went and showed ma'am color change. She told, okay, right and come. First time I did. That's all. I didn't do only. After 5 minutes, I went again. Wantedly, I wrote another answer. I went 9.2. I told. She's like, perform once more. I thought, okay. Third time 9.1. I did again. She's like, okay, matching, right? 9.1. I told, okay, fine. Came. I came. Huh?
Like the batch before you,
Huh.
do the titration, will the answer be same for everyone?
If you provide you're in the same batch, same lab. Sorry,
The
same lab. Yeah, correct. It'll be the same. Yeah, got this. It'll be the same. So I got here. Once you get this 9.1, there's one small formula which you should write. That is very simple formula. You'll have to calculate more bari back answer. So basically, this answer you should get right to get that answer right. Then copy mod barde. Then I went to Viva. The teacher was actually very strict for me. Okay, so I was waiting for the right chance. Before me, one topper went. Okay. I spoke to him. I told Macha, pick the some cottons only. I told him, I got 97% in cottons, my batch, him only. I very good friend of mine. I told him, bro, pick 4 chits. Make one, for example, you fold a chit, no, like this you fold a chit. I told, make a small different folding and put it in the thing.
Oh,
That fellow, for all the 4 things, he did that extra thing and put.
okay.
Getting it? So you're supposed to pick 4 chits because 4 questions.
Okay, yeah.
Getting it? So I told, all the 4 questions take from 4 different boxes.
Okay.
Because if you fold one uniquely and put in the same box, you'll get caught. I told, bro, fold everything in one because he'll answer, bro. He's a topper. So he told, okay, bro, every answer, all 4 he got right. He had folded and then put no.
Yeah.
So he put like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like he picked 1, he answered, put it back. 2, pick Marda.
Listed, yeah.
Next I went. She's like, okay. She's like, pick. I picked 3. I went to box 3. He's like, pick from one sheet. I don't know. I told no, I'll pick from anything. Because if I pick the same 1, 2, 3, 4, she'll get that out. No, that's why. I picked 3. That same shit I picked, I told answer. She wanted it, told it's wrong. I told no, it's correct. I 100% no. Then I picked 1. I shuffled the order there. She didn't recognize only.
Yeah, got it.
But I told the same answers what he told. Because I was listening to him, no. Nothing I knew. Same answers even I told. It's just that I changed my order and told. She was like, okay, cool, go. And I mean, chemistry I didn't get 30. I got 29. I don't know where she cut marks because it depends on them. They'll be like handwriting issue, that issue, something they'll do. But end of the day, I got 29. Getting it? This happened in physics also. Physics, I think the teacher came from your college. One teacher comes from your college, one teacher comes from my college. That's how it works. Or from a different college.
Yeah.
That external teacher is asking me all sort of shit questions in physics. Nothing I know. I told, yeah. Why? I told, yeah, I know. Then she's like, okay, one more chance. I made her ask 7 questions.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, one more. This one all is very simple and all I told off. She's like, okay, I'll ask. See, she actually fell for that. I told her, ma'am, such an easy question. Okay, I'll make it harder. She asked the next question. She asked fucking what is Ohm's law? I told, okay. Because I was from electronics background. I told, she's like, okay, cool. Out of 7, I answered 4. Getting it? But that depends on how you tackle them also. I don't know. She liked me. The other day when she came for physics, she liked me. I don't know why. That depends on that sense. Basically, presence of mind and, sense of humor also works, but not every time. Differ agate. But you should be very smart in answering these. It's like 30 marks are actually simple. You should know how to tackle the teachers at that point of time and try to get the score full.
So
It's-
will the salt analysis and titration be easy to perform and all?
Yeah, it's actually simple. It's just that I had a problem with it.
Oh, it's simple, no?
It's actually simple, but once you start off with your lab, you will find the procedure to be difficult.
Yeah,
Until you get used to it.
like
You-
how long is the main test for labs and all?
I think it's 2 hours.
For salt analysis and titration?
Yeah. Salt analysis, titration, record as well as Viva. Full.
Oh,
You
it's
should
the same day?
you should get out by 2 hours. That's how it is.
Okay.
So it depends. Let's say you got the answer for sort analysis within 10 minutes. Okay, cool. So basically, maximum is 2 hours. After, if you finish off within 1 hour, you can walk out for in exam. I'm talking about. So I walked out after a half an hour in chemistry and all. Like, hey, all answer gotagoytu ನನಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಬೇಗ.
What about electronics? Like,
Electronics, they'll rip you upside down. That's there.
then how am I supposed to?
ತಲೆ ಕೆಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಬೇಡ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. Next, guys, this is also a very important question. As far as I know, it will for sure come in your exam, final exam also. You know, said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. A is given to us 2, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. B is given to us as 2, 3, 5, 7. The reason I'm telling this question to be important is because look at the question. It says verify that. Supposed to verify A union B whole complement is equal to A complement B complement. A union
Sir, these
B,
are those laws, right?
and laws also, but
Some
They'll-
De Morgan's law.
De Morgan's law, but that is only more in electronics. They ask you to do it regularly here. The way I thought in the previous question, no? They'll be like, take left-hand side, take right-hand side, and then do it. That's how they will. Got that? Verify that. A intersection, union, B intersection. Just copy this question, then I'll start verifying it. Copy the question properly, yeah?
Sir, you get definition in maths.
Yeah. I'll tell you. I'll give you 5. Out of 5, 1 will come. I can tell you which one also, but sometimes they keep changing. Either A or B, they'll give off. I'll tell you, no worries. 5 will learn and got enough. I hope you guys know the meaning of this ulta U. It means intersection. Intersection meaning whatever's common. Okay, whatever is common between 2 sets or 2 particles or things like that. Fine. I hope you guys have done the question faster. I'll start solving. Please, in POC, it's all about trying to make sense in all aspects of the paper. I'll tell you what I mean. It's like, I know A union B complement belongs to the left-hand side, but still it's my duty to write LHS. Without that LHS, they tell the answer is incomplete. I have some bullshit reason they have, man. Okay, so just avoid losing marks in all these places is what I'm trying to tell you. Apart from that, it's all simple. Let's start with the left-hand side. So I decently write LHS. I go back. It says A union B whole complement, which means in your head, you should realize it's a 2-step process. First, inside the bracket. Inside the bracket says A union B. Union meaning combine set A and set B, write them together. Set A is 2, 4, 6, 8. Set B is 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay, cool. So the answer for the A union B will be 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. I hope you guys understood. It's just that I combined both of them and wrote it in order. The reason I did not repeat the 2 is because you should not do it. That's it. Okay. So this is my answer for A union B. But this is not what they're trying to ask me. They're asking me A union B whole complement. Complement came into picture, which means my comparison should go to the universal set. Universal set, look at it. Here it says the set goes from 1 through 9. But this set has 2 through 8, which means what is missing? 1 is missing and 9 is missing. This is my answer for my left-hand side. I hope you guys got it. Once you combine, you guys got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You combine that with your universal set. Now, then check what is present in the universal set, but not here. The answer was 1, 9. We get the answer. Cool. This is my left-hand side. Right-hand side, okay, says A dash intersection B dash. I'm supposed to find A dash first. I'll do it right here, focus. I'll find A dash. A dash meaning, again, dash is there. So we compare with universal set. Whatever is there in the universal set, but not in A. Okay. 1 is there in U, but not in A. So I write 1. 2 is present, so I'm not writing. 3. 4 is there, I ignore. 5 is not there, I write 5. 6 is there, I won't write. 7 is not there, I write 7. 8 is there, I ignore. 9 is not there. So A dash I found. Elements which are there in the universal set, but not in A, this is my answer. It says intersection symbol. I'll put the same symbol here. I have not performed the operation yet. I'm just trying to put the same symbol. I'll find B complement or B dash. What does B dash mean? Elements which are there in universal set, but not in B. 1 is there in U, but not in B. 2, okay, not, I can't write because it's there. 3, I can't write. 4, I can write. 5, I can't write because it's there here. 6, I can write. 7, I can't write because it's there here. 8, I can write. 9, I can write. Cool. I got my answers, but not completely. Once I got both my set answers, I'm supposed to start comparing it to check whatever is common between both these sets. I can see one common. Cool. I'll go here. I'll write A dash intersection B dash is equal to 1 is common. 1 second. And 9 is common. Guys, intersection meaning whatever commonality. Union meaning combine. Commonality and combining. Difference is there. 9 was common. So you write 1 comma 9. Hence proved. This is exactly how you're supposed to write. Okay. LHS equals RHS. Hence proved. Again, this has to be shown. Both these things has to be shown. Okay. Start. First one I solved. You guys will solve the second one. I'll give you 2 minutes time. First you find A intersection B. Intersection meaning whatever's common. And once you find whatever's common, then you compare that with the universal set and then start off. Start. Before solving that, please mark this also to be important. Please don't forget that. After this, the next question, okay, I'll give you one formula. Based on that one formula, one question will be asked. That also is for 3 marker. Okay. So this one is important. The previous one is important. The next one, I'll give you a formula. Questions based on that formula is important. Now, how many questions are based on that formula? Maybe 3 or 4. I'll tell you what are the 3 or 4. You learn those 3 or 4, 100% one will come. The reason I'm not able to tell exactly that question is because, I can tell exactly which formula. But why not that exact question is because from the last 2 years, they're trying to choose multiples. 1 year they're giving one question, the other year they're giving a different question, that's why. So I'll give you 4 based on that formula. Out of those 4, you will learn 100% one will come. Done? I'll solve the second one. Write the question first. A intersection B whole complement. Cool. First, I'll find A intersection B. My bad. First, I'll find A intersection B. Whatever is common between A and B. 2 is common. Only 2 is common. Yeah. Only 2 is common. But my question was A union B the whole complement. Complement meaning comparison is with respect to the universal set. Okay. Universal set has U has everything else, including 2, which means I should write everything else excluding it. That's all. Okay. So from 1 through 9 without the 2. It'll be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I hope it's correct. Yeah. That's the right answer. Left-hand side answer. Right-hand side says A union, A dash union B dash. What I'm going to do a little smartly, I'll change it off here only. Union is supposed to perform. Union meaning combine everything else. Do not repeat the, do not repeat the numbers. 1 is there, 2 is not there. Check both the things. 3 is there, 1 is there, 3 is there, 4 is there, 5 is there, 6 is there, 7 is there, 8 is there, 9 is there. So everything else is there except for 2 here also. So RHS A dash union B dash gives you 1, 2 is not there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Since LHS equals RHS, hence proved. That's it. These are the place where you guys can score easily without spending more amount of time on it. Just copy this. Next formula is important. As I told you, 100% one will come. The next formula I told you, I'll mark 4 questions now, out of which 1 will for sure come as a 3 marker. Out of the remaining 3, 1 might be asked as a 2 marker also. So if you're able to spend 15 minutes of your time, which is actually, I'm exaggerating, 10 minutes only it can be done. If you can spend 10 to 15 minutes of your time learning those 4 questions, 100% you'll be able to get 5 marks. That's the guarantee. So this is smart learning. Instead of trying to solve the whole textbook and without trying to get any fun, right? Learn this. Same. No, same. If it is the same type, I would have told learn the type. No, I am telling learn the question. Type and all is same. Okay. The type is the only one formula, which people won't even realize, man, that the formula will come. Dumb people. Next one. I hope you guys are done with this. I'll write the formula. Formula goes like this. N of, don't ask me anything, I'll explain the formula. X union Y is equal to N of X plus N of Y minus N of X intersection Y. Please don't write, listen up. N meaning number of. For example, if I go to the previous thing, here, the number of elements in A union B is 2. Sorry, is 1. My bad. What the fuck? Okay. N of A union B is equal to, I'm tripping, bro. A intersection is 1 because there's 1 element. N meaning number of. So N of this will be 1, 2, it'll be 8, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. Yeah. So 8 elements. 8 element. Number of things, nothing but N of. Okay. Now if you see the formula, it says N of number of elements in X union Y is equal to number of elements in X plus number of elements in Y minus the number of the intersecting elements. Now, don't you think if I actually apply regular algebra here, I can shift both of them either side? So they can also ask me a question how to find N of X intersection Y also. The formula will be the same because if this term goes to the other side, it becomes minus. Similarly, if this term comes to the other side, it also becomes a minus. So it becomes N of X plus N of Y, subtraction, N of X union Y. Both are the same formula, but in 2 different forms. Okay. You learn one, obviously you will get another one. Okay. So a question based on this formula in your sets chapter will for sure come in your exams. Talking about a final exam. N means number of elements, not the elements. Number of, for example, here 5, 9, 11, 13. This is the set. Let's say set A. I don't want this. If I ask you what is N of A, the answer is just 4. They are not asking what are the 4. How many are there means 4. What are they? The answer is 5, 9, 11, 13. But N of, if you see the letter N here, it's always the number of things. Got that? First question. Find crazy. N of X intersection Y is the question mark. Okay. They've given us few data. N of X is given to us as 23. N of Y is given to us 17. N of X union Y is equal to 38. Find this. This is a 2-marker type question. Okay, where they give you the data, they try to. This is the same thing can be asked as an MCQ also, because the formula is simple. It's a straightforward question. Any word problem based on this formula only is a 4-marker. Oh, sorry, that is a 3-marker. My bad. Which I'll give you next, obviously. Same, write the formula. I'm supposed to find x intersection. Whatever it is, formula is still the same. X intersection y only I'll write will be equal to n of x plus n of y subtraction n of x union y. Do we know the answer for all the three? Yeah. So it's 23 plus 17 is minus 38. 23 plus 17, 30, 40. 40 minus 38 is 2. So the answer will be equal to 2. This is either a 2-mark. This is either a MCQ or a 2-marker question. I think MCQ is here. It will be asked. Okay. This is how it is. Copy. Simple, man. Paper pattern, why will I teach? I'll give you the paper pattern. Okay, what will you, okay, let's see. Okay, what's the advantage if I teach you that? Oh, you're asking me to give the pattern. Okay. I thought you're asking me to teach the pattern in the sense, how will I teach the pattern? I'll give the pattern, obviously. Hey, very simple it is. I mean, nothing to worry now. Okay, okay, fine. They'll be like 9 out of 14, 9 out of 15. You write shit and all. They'll write. I know. I'll actually tell you how to skip chapters also.
In English, you have to write 2 pages itself.
See, you don't ask me English and all. It'll beat you. That is. I don't realize for 1 6-marker you should write some 2-page answer. For 4-marker it should be like almost 75% of the page answer. I don't know what did you write? I didn't perform well. That's what I'm trying to tell. I never got good marks. You know what? You won't even believe I just passed in English language the first test. Reason is because in ICSE, how do you write answers still? Question is there, you write the word and come, no? There you should write sentence, it seems, and one of the word will be missing. You should write that, let's say it's a fill in the blank. You should write the sentence and then write the word. What shit is this? If the answer is, let's say you have articles and all, little childish shit, I know. Let's say the answer is the. You write the and move on. They're like, no. You should write the human went from place A to place B. Why do you want all these things? I should write just the and come. She's like, correct, but wrong. I like, what do you mean? She's like, you should write the statement. That's how POC pattern is. I was like, okay, next time I'll write. Actually, just it's shit, man. Yeah, that and all I used to not write. I used to, even though you write 2 pages, do you think you're gonna get 6? What's wrong with you? Actually, I've forgotten about English, to be honest. I think there'll be 1 or 2. I forgot about
1 each. 1 each.
Yeah. 1 each. What does each mean?
Sir, 4-marker 1 and 6-marker 1.
Oh, that's for this test I'm talking about. You're talking about, no?
Yes, sir.
For exam, it's more. It's many more. 4-markers only I used to get exhausted, man. What you'll have to keep on writing. I used to write, no, but I am good at stories. The only thing properly I'll do in my life is telling stories. I used to write some shit and come. It's just that it should not match. The teacher once asked, what is the third character of yours, man? I thought they won't check. I had written some random story and come off. Like, what is the third character doing in your... There is no character named as this one. Yes, sir. Okay, sorry. Is this your own story? I was like, no. Maybe. I don't know. I wrote something and... Like, that's why I'm cutting 1 mark. I was like, okay, give 3 enough. Who wants 4? Actually. I used to write shit and come. It's just that even I used to not understand what shit I wrote. Even she used to not understand. She was like, the good thing here is the teacher was an Katonian only. She used to talk to me very friendly. She used to talk to me. Katonian in the sense she was next Katonian, Cotton Girls. Long ago, too long ago, she was a Katonian. So you should tell, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. My friend Buddy in one statement, he wrote up nigger and came off. She's like, what is the N word you guys are using in the paper? This is illegal. All this. Like, yeah, cool. Next time. She was laughing in class. So, yeah, she was a very cool teacher. Ankita, her name was. Name only is cool, no? Very cool. What does boundaries mean? Yeah, limits and yeah. I mean, we should not cross limits. We should not pull our leg and all. It's just that. I mean, we wrote nigger in a sense in the. I shouldn't be telling it anyways. He wrote it in a sentence form. That's it. She's like, hey, don't use the word. I was like, okay. We had a small banter about that and we laughed off. That's it. Like 5 minutes, it's done. We used to not pull it and all. But she was a very cool teacher. She used to come and explain in a very peaceful way. She used to talk to us a little more. Cartoonians, no? She's like, try to use the word ain't, can't, and all these things more. We used to have convos like this. So, yeah, so it is a good thing, basically. But again, your question, I still don't know how to write English papers, especially in PUC. It makes zero sense to me, that's why.
Sir, I felt happy because essay was not there after seeing.
Oh, everything is an essay.
Yes, sir.
Everything is an essay. Makes sense. I think a 6 marker is where you'll find it to be difficult. You will not know how to elaborate the same story in,
Sir, they are like, you have to first give the theme and after that come to the point.
Okay, makes sense. So basically they're asking you to beat around the bush. Okay. But how much?
2 pages, sir.
Yeah, exactly. So you will beat around the bush for 1 page and okay, maybe ending, you give us the climax and then move. But beating around the bush for 1.5 page and giving the climax in the last half page is impossible. So I used to write very big, like this. I used to expand. I used to fit only 4 words in one sentence, in one line. I should do all this jugaad and all. But end of the day, my handwriting is also a problem, no? So it's ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಗುರು. I didn't have one. So can't help. Maybe maintain mado. What are they giving you to write? Are they asking you to write something? They're asking you to write. Oh, crazy. Lovely, da. I'll tell you, wait. Guys, now look at this. This is an important question. They're telling in a group of 400 people, 250 can speak English, 250 can speak Hindi. I wrote can both.
Sir, how are you writing with that cursor?
Cursor, no, I have a graphic tablet.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. And 200 can speak English. How many people can speak both? This is the whole point. If you read the sentence properly, look at the last context. They're asking me how many people can speak both Hindi and English. Meaning, what is the intersection? This is what they're trying to ask me. N of H intersection E. I hope you guys understood that. Okay. Totally, there are 400 people. Okay. Guys, total meaning, can I write number of people who speak both English and English and Hindi? Totally. Okay. Totally, there are 400 people. So N of H union E, which means amongst these 400, some people will speak Hindi, some people will speak English. Combine them, it's 400. Because in the institution, let's say, there are 400 people. Now, one more thing is given to us. How many can speak Hindi? N of H shall write. 250 can speak Hindi. Cool. How many can speak English? N of E. 200 can speak English. See, that's why if you observe the pattern here, how I started writing my question, writing my data is reading the last thing. How many people can speak both? How many common people are there is what they're trying to ask me. Now you apply the same formula. No. That's why I told read this in a group of 400 people. And that's a good question. 250 and 200 will give 450, which means there are few people who can talk both the languages. Getting it? So let's say, for example, me, I can speak both English and Hindi. I belong to both the categories. Getting it? But let's say you can only speak English. You belong to only category number 2. Let's say another person can only speak Hindi. You belong to category 1. I belong to 1 and 2. Getting it? So they are polyglot. That's the meaning of it. Now, we'll have formula you obviously know. N of H intersection E is equal to N of H plus N of E plus, minus N of H union E. 250 plus 200 minus 400. 450 minus 400, the answer is 50. So 50 people can speak both English as well as Hindi. Okay. So they belong to both category 1 and category 2. What is important is how many people can speak. That's frame is important, and based on that, this is, once you write the data, it's easier. This can be a 2 marker again. Okay, copy that. There's one more similar question which is asked. It's called as a coffee and tea question. So, some random crazy shit they ask, man. And one more hint I would give you, unless specified, don't use the word universal set. Try to playing around the same situation. Hindi and English meaning, be it Hindi and English only. Don't bring the universal set into picture because it is there to confuse you. Done. Next question. In a group of 70, Ira, I'll come back, wait. In a group of 70, guys, start writing the question along with me. 37 like coffee. This question is important. My board exam question this was. 52 like tea. Okay. And each person likes at least one drink. How many like both coffee and tea? I'll tell you the meaning of this. Now listen. Read the last sentence first. How many like both coffee and tea? What is the intersection they're trying to ask? C intersection T is the question mark. C is for coffee. T is for tea. Okay. Now, here there's a second sentence which says each person likes at least one thing, which means out of this 70, there is nobody who says I don't like both of them. In the 70, they either like coffee or like tea or like both of them. There is nobody who's going to tell I don't like either of them. Okay, that's the reason that question is given. Okay, that statement is given. In a group meaning C union T, coffee union tea will be 70 people. Okay, now there might be some people who like both of them, but it's fine. Let them like. They still fall under the union. The number of people who only like coffee. Oh, guys. Yeah. Number of people who only like coffee is given to us as 37. Number of people who only like tea is given to us as 52. You know what to find. Same formula you'll apply. So it will be 37 plus 52 minus 70. I'm not writing the formula you will write. It will be equal to n of C intersection T. 37 plus 52, 39, 89 minus 70. 19 people like both coffee and tea amongst the 70 people. Okay. So 19 like both coffee and tea amongst 70. Now, which means they belong to both coffee category, from coffee lover category as well as the tea lover category. That's how it works. I have not written the formula, but if you don't have the formula, they tend to cut 1 mark. So understand. Write the formula, substitute, and then get the answer. This can be asked as a 3 marker. Now you don't ask me why. I don't know. They like to ask as a 3 marker itself. But I feel it's worth actually 2. Okay. They feel this sentence is there to confuse them. I don't know what is confusing in the statement, to be honest. But yeah, that's the fact. Copy. It finishes off. I'll go to the previous slide. Done. 1 second, wait. Guys, done with this, sir? If you guys are writing the question, at least it's fine. Because answer, you guys will do it. Raj, 30 seconds. Nice, guys. I'll give one small homework question. Right, okay. Homework in the sense you will do it after the class only, because tomorrow and all you won't do. That's why. Copy. Next question. In a group of 65 people, comma, 40 like cricket. Okay. 10 like both tennis and cricket. This is the intersection. Remember that. Okay. How many like only tennis and not cricket? Okay. Find this. Okay. You come with this tomorrow's class. We'll finish off this question and then we'll start with chemical bonding. Okay. I'll put a message on the group also. Tomorrow I'll start with chemical bonding. Don't miss the first class. I mean, if not, you'll realize the continuation going off. That's why. And if you ask me whatever is left in sets, there's nothing left in sets. Done. Chapter done. Okay. I'll tell you. There's some fluctuation in the classwork and I don't know, some shit is happening there. That's why I'll tell you. Okay, just finish this off, guys. Tomorrow I'll tell you we start with chemical bonding. Again, sets are done. Only this question is left, which you guys are solving it. Tomorrow I'll resolve the question and we'll move on to the next chapter. N of T. That's all. Okay. Yeah. Fine then. See you. Bye.